But, I just hit record, okay? So tell me your name.
Susan Pierce.
And how many times have you sent an appearance to the Stanford Superior Court?
Oh, at least 5 to 6 times.
Okay, so I'm looking at your case online. It's me alone as plaintiff. And then Elizabeth Bizzuto, who is the chief court administrator, she resigned when we served her. And now it's just Justice Alexander, who is instructing the court not to add your appearance.
As they're trying to kill me in Alabama and lock me up, may I add, just publicly.
Yeah, okay. I mean, here we go. I now have your statement on a recording that's showing Judge Meyer, Stephen Burnham, dirty DAs and the people who did the same thing to me that you're talking about are listed here. Karen Cassidy, Dr. Drew Edward, Keely Wolcott, Mike Genovese. This is the mental health people, the doctor who tried to kill me, and, the lady that took all the medical records. Did you get your medical records?
I did get my medical records. I have.
How many pages?
Oh, it's a book.
And what does it say? If you read through it, what would it say?
I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I've got problem. My ex-fiance almost died of sepsis, so I've been battling.
Well, it's got pages in the middle signed by each doctor that saw you and what they said.
Yeah, I've got all
what they prescribed.
Yes.
And what were the effects of? Did they document when, for example, you had an adverse effect? Did they put that in the file?
I'm going to look through it tonight, but I guarantee I went into stroke range twice in the hospital, and then 3 days before they let me go, they just dumped 3 more medications on me, and I literally...
What are the medications?
They did Respidol, Haldol, Depakote. Just bombarded me. He said, I want you out of here. He said, give her whatever and get her out of here.
Haldol is disaster. Depakote is one of those other, Respidol is probably the most common one.
Well, Respidol is contraindicated to me because I have white blood cell anemia. It's contraindicated. And I told the doctors, they continued to give it to me. So they're liable. They gave me a false diagnosis because I wouldn't pass an MMIP test. They labeled me bipolar. I'm not bipolar. I'm outing a sheriff that's trafficking me.
What's the sheriff's name? What's the sheriff's name?
Sheriff Jonathan Horton.
I thought it was Santamiego or something like that.
Oh, well, he's the one in Shelby County that's drug running with his FBI wife, Shirley. I have an affidavit with somebody who was in the hospital with me. They're running cocaine out of there, and the men that work at the prison they can't wear badges. And they're doing cocaine in the prison system. The officers are. And they're letting Mexicans walk out the front. I've got an affidavit. He's Mexican, by the way. San Domingo. And his FBI wife, Shirley.
How do you know the wife's FBI?
Jessica Saxton told me.
Oh, boy.
Jessica Saxton has enough evidence to have him arrested. We were just about to present the evidence, and they told me if I presented evidence in my trial that Jessica would be arrested and I would not be let out. We have all this on recordings.
Send it to me.
Okay. They would not let me present the Horton evidence. Listen to this, John. You need to listen to me closely. The property, and no ironic here on 4th of July, 111 Independence Drive was my brother's home in 2012. It is sold and connected to Kristen Sherman, a.k.a. Tenny Lawson, 15,012.19, with her NSA little buddy.
Why, is that one of her aliases?
Yes, Tenny Lawson, 15,012.19 is her Alabama Bureau badge number.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well,
she's KGB, John. She's KGB. She's a double agent. She's called Red Turtle Dove. She's KGB. I have a picture of her with her KGB hat on.
Send it to me.
I will.
All
You
right.
need to know the property at Independence
Be
ties
very
to
careful.
Angelo
Be
Hooker.
very careful. Because when you
Listen,
corner one of these dangerous animals, it attacks.
it does. Listen to me. Maria, my ex-Pilates instructor,
Yeah.
who worked for AT&T, my brother worked for AT&T. They're tied to his property since 2012 when my interface went online at CERN. I have that information.
What
And
does it
someone
say? What does
told
it
me
say?
I have all the IP addresses and smart contracts they're using, the smart contracts tied to real estate in China. Kristen, thanks to your boy, remember, found the dark web hits
Yeah.
of opiates, counterfeit money, and
Yeah.
dark web hits. Remember, the Santo Domingo wouldn't take that information. You know why he wouldn't
Well,
take that information?
I added him as a defendant, but you never gave me a complaint spelling it out.
Well, you got it on record now, and I'll type all this out because they're trying to silence.
Well, that's what you keep saying.
Well,
Do
I've
it.
been kind of detained, John, and running for my life. I've been running for a year. Had to go to Tennessee for 8 weeks.
You had a year.
Yeah, I've been at it a year, running.
I understand.
Running.
Get it on the record. Get it on the record. Get it on the record.
I'm going to redo my affidavit today. Now, Jessica Saxton served Kate Ivey on the 21st, and we served the Board of Ethics.
Who's Kate Ivey?
Pardon?
Who's Kate Ivey?
Our governor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jessica and I served our governor with my affidavit on Horton and Kristen and my brother and Angela for trafficking me biomedically. Then we went and served the ethics board, who the attorney called me.
Who's that?
3 months ago.
Who's that?
I have it all recorded. I cannot remember the lady's name, but she told me to call Steve Marsh, our attorney general, as soon as possible, and I have not had a chance because they grabbed me and I've had to run. So I've got to turn all.
I can assure you that the attorney general is responsible.
Yep.
Who's on your criminal practice commission? Who's on your criminal justice commission?
I don't know that. I need to find that out, John.
Yeah.
Well, it's been turned into the ethics, and they're aware that Horton is trafficking. He's buying. Listen to what they're doing. Kristen is a real estate agent licensed out of South Carolina. They're buying up property in low-income housing near pedophiles, and they're trafficking people. My brother is a land grantor of 34 properties. I would like some, explanation.
Okay. I wouldn't say more than that.
I just want some explanations, that's all. Real estate ties to a sheriff that's been under investigation from the Department of Justice.
Who's and how do you know?
I have his background. I had someone run a background check. I got all of his.
Is it in the court? Is it in the court record? No.
No, and you need to have I'll make a whole packet for you.
How long have I known you? Like 3 years or something?
Well, John, this has all just come together. I just put all these dots together within the last month.
Okay.
I just got this intel that I know who's trafficking me. It's my brother and this group of people.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, they want my land. They want me in a insane asylum, and they want my land.
I'm sure.
No. So, all right, I've got to make another court appearance, documentation. I got to redo my affidavit. I got to contact the attorney general, and I got to stay away from these sheriffs. I'm going to send a letter. They need to leave me alone because now they're named in the suit.
No.
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 Don't send a letter?
You need to get this shit in the court record now.
Okay.
If you contact those people, they're going to come after you again.
Yeah.
Let the marshal notify them of the risks, not you.
Okay.
If it's not in the record, they don't care. They'll kill you.
No kidding.
If you put it in the record, they'll be reluctant to kill you and leave evidence.
Well, that's what I'll be working on Monday then and getting all of this out.
I have, I've been doing it, but I'm the only one.
No, you haven't been the only one. I've been getting evidence and gathering this. Even when I went.
It's not on the record. It doesn't count.
Yeah. Well, I'll get it on the. John, I'm trying, brother. You
I know. But I've been asking you for what, 3 years now? Okay.
Like, I'm still not okay from being drugged in the hospital, John. I'm having problems. I'm having physical, hard.
That was their goal.
Pardon?
That's their goal.
Of course it is. It's their goal is to kill me.
You're playing by their rules.
Yep. Well, I don't consent. And the 21st, I'm talking
How
to
many
the
chips
doctor.
do you have?
I mean, what?
How many chips do you have?
What do you mean chips?
Biometric chipping. How many do you
Oh,
have?
I have 8 confirmed by linear junction test.
Okay, so where are they?
I have 2 in my ears. I have 2 in my spine. I have 1 in my brain that's giving me the pseudo tumor
Where?
in the, pardon?
Where?
Behind the ocular nerve. Right
How
on top of my
how
surgical
did they
room,
do
right
it?
on the very
How did
top.
they do it?
I don't know. I've been in so many surgeries after my car wreck, John. I don't know. I had sinus surgery. It's been
Surgery.
real easy to do it when I had 2 nose
That's
surgeries,
what
so
it
it would have
was.
been real
Sinus
easy.
surgery. Yep. Who did it?
Yep.
Who did the sinus surgery?
Dr. Robert Shaka, an Indian, a Native American Indian. And I know Indian tribes have been, Bobby taught me that most of the Indian tribes are trafficking their own people. It's what Bobby, I hadn't heard from Bobby or none of those people. I hadn't heard from any of those people.
Okay.
All right, well, do you think I ought to go ahead and file a federal lawsuit, John?
I can't protect you until your name is in this screen that I'm looking at.
All right, well, then we're going to get that. That's my goal, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
You can file your own case. It doesn't matter. I doubt they hear it. But guess what? If you file in the case where there's 20 murders, how can they not hear the case?
Right.
The only way that you keep them honest is if you point out that they are the murderer.
Right. Well, they're trying to kill me, so thank you for taking my call that day, because you being on the phone, I think, probably shook them up a little bit. They at least they drove my truck home, thank God. They didn't have to do that. They could have impounded it. Well, that would have cost me $1,000.
More than that.
More than that. But they got to get in my truck and look around, and I saw the cop go through my paperwork, so I'm going to be requesting the body cameras from that day.
Why haven't you need to get on this stuff and get it done?
Well, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Seriously. That's why I'm calling you. I'm getting all this together, trying to get my thoughts together. I'm still drugged, and I'm trying to get it on a paper form to submit it to the Attorney General and to get on your case. So that's why I'm calling you.
Say the name of the Attorney General.
Steve Marsh.
Why isn't he listed as a defendant on the screen?
I don't know, but we need to add him.
Well, you can't, and you won't do this by yourself because you can't.
I can't. And we need to add Daniel Goodwin for protecting the officer and not upholding his oath.
I think I spoke to Daniel Goodwin.
You spoke to him about 3 times. I have recordings of it. You want me to send you all those recordings? You have them?
Yeah, well, you need to put them in the case.
Okay. All right.
And you need to mention these names in your letter when you do your appearance. Okay. And you need to list the defendants that you claim harmed you. Okay. Because they're going to say you don't have standing.
Okay.
Now, it's, how do they defend Angelova and Cantrell? Impossible.
Yeah. Impossible. They're connected. It's real estate.
No. They are their informants. They are working for them.
Oh, Kristen posted she's working for Horton.
Where?
And buying real estate with them online. I have tons of pictures of her talking about Horton. Tons of posts. Tons of posts. Even held up one of his campaign signs and said Aunt Pat gave contribution to Horton, and Pat has a deputy badge now.
Who's Aunt Pat? Her Aunt Pat?
Aunt Pat is the Elk Lodge president and DOD contractor there at 306 Wall Street is a CIA guns running front. They're doing snuff films on the 2nd floor. According to Kristen Sherman out of her own mouth, we're doing snuff films on the 2nd floor of the Elk Lodge in Gadsden, Alabama.
Wow.
And using Eagle Rock foster homes to traffic children out of her own mouth.
Well, where's the Eagle Rock information?
It's in Gadsden. Eagle Rock foster home is in Gadsden, Alabama. There's a little boy,
Susan,
and Travis.
all this shit should be in the case.
Yeah, that's why I'm recording and telling you this.
All right. I'm recording
I
too.
put all of
Cool.
this together.
I'll share it
It's
today.
take,
I'll see it.
yeah,
You'll
it's
see it on
taken me
Twitter
a
today.
little bit.
All
But
right.
once I found the background that tied the real estate to my brother, that tied the AT&T to Angelova and my brother, there's the combination, tied to real estate. It's a real estate grab, and it's taking out life insurance and murdering people and tracking them. I found the four dark onions thanks to Mark in Belgium coming out of Miss Angelova's Rebellious International studio. So every client is being basically, probably, biomedically trafficked. With her engineering husband that's also on the property with my brother, and Crabtree, Jonathan Horton, the sheriff, and Kristen, who's working with the sheriff as ABI Tenny Lawson, 15,012.19.
Okay. Well, that's about all you need to say what we just said. So I'll send it to you. You can use it. Refer to it when you write your thing.
Okay.
Make sure it shows in this screen that I'm looking at as soon as possible.
Okay.
And then you call and you ask for exhibit stickers, and they mail them to you, and you send them back with the exhibits.
Okay.
And if they don't show, you have them arrested.
Okay.
Because this is aiding and abetting a human trafficker. That's what these clerks are doing.
Yeah. Well, I talked to Susan. I have recordings of talking to Susan. I have recordings. And I have a witness of when I was in Tennessee staying at Tanya's. Talked to Susan and told her they're trying to kill this woman. They're trying to kill her. She's fled Alabama.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
They hit me 3 times, John, while I was standing still in traffic. 3 car wrecks totaled, and one hit me twice. I pulled over. He hit me a second time, and that was the Friday before I was going to court to see my neighbors.
They gave you the double tap. Yeah.
They gave me the double love tap. Yes, sir.
Yep.
And I had bone bruises for 11 days.
After the first accident, how do they drive the car into you again? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to be I've requested Hoover to get that tape and film, and I've yet to get it from the accident. Oh, and they didn't send an ambulance or police my way, only a highway patrol, and it took it. The other guy had to call. My phone wouldn't even connect with 911.
Okay. Until it's in the screen, it just doesn't matter.
I hear you, John.
Okay, cool.
Next week, brother.
Happy 4th of July.
God bless our republic.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is Susan on the phone. She is the next scheduled person to be killed in order. That was the next scheduled person to be killed in the Richard Senator Blumenthal defendant number 2 case in Connecticut.